welcome Joker.
There are plenty of eccentric actors in Hollywood, but nobody can match the sheer nuttiness of Joaquin Phoenix. There are more crazy stories to Joaquin Phoenix than you can possibly imagine. Welcome to WatchTop10.com, and in this video we will disclose to you 10 things you didn't know about Joaquin Phoenix, or Joker as we like to call him. Watch this video till the end because just like this guy, the last point is a shocker. Number 10. He was homeschooled. Joaquin Phoenix started acting regularly at the age of 6. Once his parents moved to Southern California, he was homeschooled. And when he was on set working in a movie or a television program, he was definitely required by the state to see a tutor. The actor, however, regrets not putting in any effort when it came to his education. He said in an interview, "I regret not giving it my all. I always had the feeling I can't be stuck here doing this. I have other things to do." You get old enough and realize there was plenty of time to invest yourself in several things. So aspiring actors, take that advice from him and don't lose grip on your studies while you're acting.
Who was that? Was that you? You want to stand up, please? Stand up for me. Go ahead.
Number 9. He was in a cult. Yup, his parents were part of the Children of God, now known as the Family International. They left in 1978 when Joaquin Phoenix was only 4 years old. Okay, so according to Wikipedia, TFI initially spread a message of salvation and spiritual revolution and happiness and distrust of the outside world, which the members called the system. The cult, helmed by a rogue preacher called David Burge, who later became notorious amid allegations of child sexual abuse. Now, this is weird and creepy stuff, just like you'd expect from the Joker. Moving on. Number 8. He has aerophobia.
Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Yes, you heard that right. Amongst many other weird things about the guy, we have something almost classic here. He's afraid of flying. Not that we should judge him on this, but something tells us that there is enough mental instability in this guy to constitute for a real Joker. God forbid. In fact, on one especially challenging flight, the plane was about halfway through its travel time when Phoenix had a panic attack. It became so out of control that the plane's crew had to physically restrain him. Phoenix also said that the pilot punched him to take him back down a notch or two. Number 7. The truth behind his scar. One of Phoenix's most famous features is the scar on his lip. He says that while his mother was pregnant with him, she felt some kind of sharp pain and then he came out with that scar. We have no idea if he's serious about that or not, but it makes for an interesting story. So it seems that the rumors of the scar being from a cleft palate or lip simply aren't true. Whatever it is, it has surely done him some good in his acting career. After all, he's got to look creepy whether they're natural scars or created with makeup. He really needs them with his choice of roles.
All units, fire reported north of Alley, code 4 for medical.
I know. Isn't it beautiful?
Number 6. Joaquin Phoenix almost died in a car crash back in 2006. His car's brakes failed and the vehicle flipped over a winding road. Phoenix was clearly in a state of shock because he told a man that had tapped on his windshield that he was fine and relaxed. The man recognized that he wasn't because Phoenix attempted to light up a cigarette despite the spilled gasoline. Guess who that man was? It was the super famous director Werner Herzog, who, in characteristically quirky fashion, called for help and then disappeared. And if you think it's random that Herzog showed up, he actually lived in the area and happened to be there around the time of the accident. Oh well, sometimes directors too can be heroes, doesn't always have to be an actor, at least not in real life.
I am serious. Sometimes I make jokes because I get nervous. But I need...
Number 5. He doesn't read his own press or reviews. For some people, this seems to be the best way to go since critics can be pretty harsh and cause a lot of stress when their remarks are read and taken in the wrong or even the right context. Joaquin doesn't really pay attention to them, and this could be why he suffers less stress over it. Otherwise, it would just add to his anxiety, which he's been working on controlling for a while. His anxiety issues stem from the teenage trauma he's been through. Losing his brother on a cocktail overdose of drugs was far from easy on him. It hit him hard. Along with anxiety and depression, he also stopped acting for a good 2 years after the incident.
Oh yeah, they cut all those.
Number 4. Joaquin Phoenix had to spend some time in the rehab after Walking the Line. Diving deep emotionally and physically to embody Johnny Cash and the addictions that shaped his life and career also came with a dark side for Joaquin Phoenix. After filming for Walk the Line Wrapped, he checked himself into the rehab for a brief period. Phoenix had never been more than a social drinker before Walk the Line and had increased his alcohol consumption significantly to better understand Cash. As he told London magazine, "I was really leaning on alcohol to feel okay, and that's really what it was." Phoenix had to join Alcoholics Anonymous, telling the Times magazine it was the best thing he ever did for himself. Opening up about his problems with alcohol also led Phoenix to admit other mental health issues.
Fire.
Number 3. He is a qualified firefighter. To play a firefighter convincingly, do you actually have to become one? Well, if you're Joaquin Phoenix, the answer is yes. Not content to simply interview firefighters about how being trapped in a burning building feels, he took it miles further. Phoenix actually enrolled in the Baltimore Fire Academy to learn the ins and outs of the profession. He put in the hard work, met the physical demands, and graduated. Soon he was riding along with Crew 10 as a real fireman, putting out real fires. He even got tattooed with the unit's mascot, Busy Bee, to remember his time with them. He said, "I wanted to have the experience of seeing what the kids were like in the academy because the character was seen as a rookie." Number 2. He imprisoned the extras on the sets of Walk in the Line.
It's a fucking wall! It's a fucking wall! It's a fucking wall! It's a fucking wall! And I'm not...
While filming the Folsom prison scene in Walk in the Line, he made his crew treat the extras like real prisoners. There's a key scene in Johnny Cash biopic Walk the Line in which Cash performs for the inmates at Folsom Prison. Phoenix told The Guardian the inmates were not allowed to eat, drink, or use the restroom. He believed this would create an authentically tense environment for the scene. Oh God, why every time we think this is it, it just gets creepier with this guy, not just in movies, but also in real life.
You're awful,
Me? I'm awful? Oh yeah, how am I awful?
Playing my video.
Number 1. He doesn't watch his own films. Countless people love watching his movies, but he isn't amongst them. It's seemingly just too hard to enjoy a film and turn off that self-critical part of the brain. For his part, Joaquin admits that he sometimes feels curious, but knows that the self-awareness brought on by watching himself could negatively impact his future work. He's apparently only sat through Her and The Master, well, the later at director Paul Thomas Anderson's request. This is insanely surprising because he's made over $35 million from his films, but he just refuses to watch them. Well, no matter how strange his methods might appear, the way he really throws himself into his roles pays off. With that in mind, he is sure to be called the most talented and unconventional actors of this century. We want to see more of you this year, Joker. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.